Yo, right, I'm going to do a little bit of a longer video. I know I'm only sort of talking in it, but... So, I got some new material from the next door neighbour, free decking. Basically, it works out at about, I think it's 60 linear metres. Long story short, I can make about 62 bird boxes out of the scrap decking that I got yesterday. That gives me a profit. Well, that works out at, let's have a look. Should have been more fucking prepared, shouldn't I? So yeah, bird boxes, 1,100. Can't fucking find anything. Fucking, there it is. Chatting to me fucking self. Yeah, so I can make 62 bird boxes. If you sold them at £20 each, which is a fair price, look on Etsy, look on eBay, look anywhere. Basically, that would be 1,240 quid, minus £2 per bird box, which take off a little bit, £2 for hinges, plate, screws, and some perishables like your blades and shit in your saw. They're not free. At the end of the day, it works out just under £2. So I've rounded it up to £2 per box that it costs in materials. Take that off, that is a profit of 1,116 quid. I've still got 4x2s left, 3x3s left, and 6x1s left from what was given to me yesterday. And that's what I made. So, you know, you don't really find bird boxes that are actually made that well. Fucking hell, they'll be here for the next 20 years. And it just shows you that just in bird boxes, and most people are interested in bird boxes, they're one of the simplest things to make. Could I make them pay just on bird boxes if you did it full time? Yeah, probably. I mean, you'd never get rich from it. But I reckon I could make 2 an hour. I want to keep quality, so 2 an hour, 40 quid an hour, less your bits and pieces. So you're probably, yeah, 30 odd quid an hour. So yeah, you can make it pay. Obviously then it's selling them, but we're touching on Etsy and a few other places. And I give a lot of mine away, either as presents or, like I say, mine's mainly a hobby. But yeah, nice things. And I did say on my other video that I'm just hanging this up, that once I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll give a bird box away. I absolutely will. In fact, I tell you what, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll give 2 or 3 away. And then when probably I get, I don't know, 10,000, I'll do a lamp. And I'll go more in depth with these lamps and bits and pieces. So my next project, I think I'm going to do a hedgehog box to accompany the bird boxes. Obviously, if you're selling or giving or whatever, a few people I know have got these hedgehog boxes. I've got the material. I've not ever made one before, but I've obviously got the decking. I do some shorts most days of what I'm doing, but I like adding the odd video to my channel. Because what I will do is I will put a description, and again, I'm quite new to it, so just bear with me. I will put a description of how to make them, and I will send a link to Etsy and bits and pieces. So just bear with me. If you subscribe, and like I say, what I like about this YouTube and us is we've got our own little community, and at the end of the day, we're all just trying to make a living and move forward. And like I said, I'm working around the side of my house. I've got epilepsy. I'm an ex-addict. I've been clean pushing 6 years. But yeah, I've struggled again with mental health as well. So this has been a bit of a lifesaver for me, if I'm honest with you. I mean, my wife backs me 110%, which is amazing. But it gives me a bit of purpose. And and it's purpose that you can make money from. And like I say, it's the free stuff that's out there. And I will touch on this. Yeah, I've got a chop saw, but again, mine is Bosch and it's battery. But again, you can pick chop saws up, or crosscut saws, miter saws. Look on eBay, you probably pick one up for 20-30 quid. Yeah, you might have to double check your angles and bits and bobs, but at the end of the day, don't run before you can walk. And just do them on a budget. And I remember making my first few, and as a joiner, you think, oh, you can knock a bird box up. But they've progressively got better over the months and years that I've been doing them. Now they just come second nature. I make them in my fucking sleeve. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a fucking duck. And what I mean by that is don't complicate things. It's a fucking bird box, and make a few of them, get used to it, and by the time you get probably to your 10th one, you probably won't even like your first one. So just take your time and message me if there's anything else you want me to make, or anything else, any hints and tips and bits and pieces. Like I say, I'm doing this purely as a hobby. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just enjoy it, and I enjoy hearing off people, and I still pick up tricks and bits and pieces along the way. I'm trying to work out of a workshop that's no bigger than 2 meters by sort of 5 or 6 meters. I make it work. It is what it is. I can't afford to go and get a workshop and shit. So just bear with it and give it a go. Just give it a go. Anything you're unsure about, message me and subscribe.